You are standing on the America's Got Talent stage. The crowd is. They are all standing up. You are looking at Simon Cowell. He is not clapping. He does not need to clap. When Simon Cowell looks really touched, he leans back in his chair like he is very surprised. You know you have done something when this happens. This is what happened to Courtney Hadwin in 2018. She was 13 years old at that time. Courtney Hadwin surprised everyone with her powerful voice. America's Got Talent was a show, and Courtney Hadwin did great on it. Simon took Courtney under his wing. His label helped her out. It seemed like Courtney was going to be a star. Things did not happen the way people thought they would. Courtney Hadwin had all this fame, and people loved her, but it all started to fade. The lights were not shining as bright as they used to be. People were not supporting Courtney Hadwin like they used to. What went wrong for Courtney Hadwin? Where did everything go wrong for her? Today we are going to look at how Courtney Hadwin became famous, what happened to her, and where Courtney Hadwin is now. Simon Cowell says he never cries. He is a judge who makes stars and breaks hearts without feeling anything. When he heard Courtney Hadwin sing for the first time, he almost cried. Courtney Hadwin's story seems easy. It is really not. America's Got Talent was a part of her journey. To understand how she got there, we need to look at what happened before that moment. Courtney was born on July 6, 2004. She grew up in Heselden, a village that used to be a mining place near Hartlepool in County Durham in northeast England. Her parents, Paul and Anne-Marie, took care of her. She has siblings, Paul and Melissa. Music was a part of Courtney's life when she was a kid. She would sing at home when she was little. Then she started to like theater. After that, she found out what kind of music she was good at by singing song covers. Courtney found her voice by singing these song covers. Courtney had a dream of singing, and it got really serious after she watched Connie Talbot on Britain's Got Talent. She said that she started singing when she was around 9 or 10 years old. Courtney was 11 years old when she sang at a lunchtime mic event. She was a student at Heselden Primary School. Later the Academy at Shotton Hall at that time. She sang the song Say Something by A Big World and Christina Aguilera at this event. Someone made a video of Courtney singing. They put it on Facebook. The video of Courtney singing became very popular in her area very quickly. Her classmates were really surprised by her singing voice. They told her she should keep working on her music because it is very soulful. Her music is what they liked about her. They wanted to hear more of her soulful sound. Courtney really loved to sing and write her songs. She even sang on the street to make some money. This money helped her pay for lessons to improve her singing and for travel. She did not get a lot of money from singing on the street. It was enough to let her go to some good schools for singing. These schools were Shotton Hall Theatre School, Peanuts Masterclasses, Kateser School of Music and Vocal Ovation, by Julie Miles. Courtney was able to train at all these schools because of the money she made from singing. She liked singing much that she wanted to learn as much as she could about singing and writing songs. In the year 2015, she took part in her big competition at Teen Star UK in Newcastle. She did well and made it to the grand final. At the final, she sang Bob Dylan's song, Make You Feel My Love. People started to notice her because of her voice at Teen Star UK. She got recognition for her voice at Teen Star UK. The year when Courtney was 12 years old, she won the Performer of the Year award in Hartlepool, and she was a finalist at the Beyond the Lights award ceremony. In the year 2016, Courtney tried out for Open Mic UK. She sang Nothing Compares to You. And that summer, Courtney opened for Sister Sledge at the South Tyneside Festival. There were over 18,000 people watching her. It was easy to see that Courtney was not a regular performer. From around there, Courtney was going to be a big star. The year Courtney was on The Voice Kids UK. She sang a great song by Tina Turner called Nutbush City Limits for her audition. It was so good that she got to be on Danny Jonas' team. Courtney did a job in the battle round and the semi-finals. She even made it to the finals where she sang, And I Am Telling You, I'm Not Going. During this time, Courtney worked hard on her singing. She practiced every day and took singing lessons when she was a young teenager. The Voice Kids UK and all these performances helped Courtney become a singer. Courtney's family was really there for her. Her mother saw that Courtney had a gift. Her father did work to help her. He even delivered pizzas to make money for her to try out for things and to travel. When Courtney was on The Voice Kids UK and America's Got Talent, her family moved to Los Angeles to be with her. Her father went back and forth so Courtney could perform and still go to school. Her family helped her deal with all the people watching her and the stress that came with it. They kept her feet on the ground, reminded her of home. Courtney's family was her family. They supported her every step of the way. Courtney's family was very important to her. In the beginning of 2018, Courtney got a chance. She was asked to try out for America's Got Talent. This was for season 13. The people in charge of the show wanted to find people from other countries. Courtney was 13 years old when she went on the America's Got Talent stage. She was a girl from County Durham. She seemed nervous and a little awkward. She did not look like a singer at all. Then she started singing a song by Otis Redding called Hard to Handle. This was a moment. Everything was different after that. Courtney was singing America's Got Talent songs. She was good at it. America's Got Talent was a deal for her. Her voice was really rough but very strong. It filled up the studio. The shy girl was. Now there was a performer who was full of crazy energy and in total control. Her powerful voice was amazing. The performer had a lot of energy. The people watching were really surprised. Even Simon Cowell was shocked. He said to her, "When you first came out, you were very quiet and shy, but then you started singing, and you were like a lion." Howie Mandel pressed the golden buzzer for her, so she got to go to the live shows. He said her voice was like Janis Joplin's voice. Her audition video was seen by a lot of people on the internet quickly. After some time, it was watched by hundreds of millions of people. People around the world started saying that she is a very special singer, one of the best of her generation. Courtney made it to the finals. She came in 6th. This was a surprise to a lot of people. America's Got Talent really helped her get known all around the world. After the live shows were over, Simon Cowell signed Courtney to his record label, which is called Psycho Music. They are working with Arista. Courtney was 13 years old at the time. It seemed like she was going to be a big music star, like Courtney was meant to be a famous singer, and America's Got Talent and Courtney's music were just the start for Courtney. Fame came fast, and people in the music business wanted more than just something that was popular for a little while. Courtney sang on talk shows and news programs around the world, and the news said she was the next Janis Joplin. In December of that year, when Courtney was only 14 years old, she signed a big deal to make records and publish music. Then Courtney said it was what she had always wanted. She was excited to make her own music and be true to Courtney. Courtney wanted to make music that was real and meant something to Courtney. The truth was really tough for her to deal with. She was still pretty young. People expected her to make music that would be a hit, talk to reporters, and do all this other stuff that grown-ups usually do. It was a lot of pressure when she was getting ready to go on stage because she had to be full of energy every week. The people in charge of her music career started trying to change the way she looked and sounded, which did not feel right to her. They wanted her to make this mix of pop and soul music, but that was not the kind of music she started out making. The music she grew up with was a lot rougher and more real. That is what she liked about it. The record executives did not care about that, though. They just wanted her to make music that would sell. Courtney later said that she felt like people were always telling her who she should be and how she should sound. This really got to her. Going to the studio to record music became very tiring for her. She started to feel like she was not really a part of her music anymore. She was always traveling back and forth between the UK and the US. This made her feel alone and like she just could not handle everything. So she started to pull from everything. She stopped posting much on social media, and she did not appear in public as much as she used to. Then people started talking about why Courtney was not seen. Courtney was taking a step back to focus on herself. She talked about making music that was full of anger and real feelings, which showed she was dealing with some tough emotional stuff. As time went on, the music industry kept moving, and Courtney's relationship with Simon Cowell slowly disappeared from view. There was no argument or anything, it just sort of faded away into silence. Meanwhile, Simon Cowell kept on judging and finding talent, and Courtney was working on herself away from all the attention. Courtney was rebuilding her life, and Courtney was doing it without all the glare of the spotlight on her. Courtney started doing her thing after a while. She met people to work with, and she found out that she really loved music again. By the year 2025, Courtney came back to music. This time she was different. She wanted to be in charge of her work and be true to herself. Courtney worked with Kevin Bowe, a producer who won a Grammy Award. Together they made music that showed how she really felt, like being hurt, being angry, and being strong. She made songs like Monsters and You Only Love Me When I Lie that talked about these feelings. Courtney's music with Kevin Bowe was about being real and honest. Courtney is 20 years old now. She has talked about how hard it was to be famous at an age. The pressure was a lot to handle when she was not ready for it. Courtney does not try to get people to clap for her anymore. What she wants to do is be real and have a connection with people. She lives in the UK again. Courtney is working on her music, also trying to be a better person. She likes to stay close to her home in the UK. At the time, she talks to her fans on the internet in a real and honest way. Courtney is doing music. She is also growing as a person. Today, Courtney Hadwin is no longer just the viral kid from America's Got Talent. She is a grounded, fearless artist creating on her own terms. Her journey highlights the challenges young talents face in an industry not built to protect them. Despite the obstacles, Courtney emerged stronger, reclaiming her voice, her identity, and her story. What are your thoughts on Courtney's journey? Let us know in the comments, and thank you for watching.